This here's a recent article from OK News. Amber Heard has special conditions for coming back to Hollywood after Johnny Depp trial. A tricky situation. Tricky it is. Let's see what we got. By the way, this was sent to me by Beatrix Kiddo. Thank you very much. I love doing Kill Bill. It's appreciated. After Amber Heard's termless trial against her ex-husband Johnny Depp, where the actor sued her for $50 million, the Aquaman actress moved to Spain to decompress away from the controversy. All right, we knew that. While living abroad since the end of her defamation trial in May 2022, Heard's taken her life back, even welcoming twins Agnes and Ocean in May. Well, I guess we see that OK's kind of a little bit of an Amber fan. I mean, this seems pretty positive. And they include this. Okay, seems like this was planned out, but maybe it was spontaneous. Who am I to say? I'm no photographer. Though her acting career has been put on pause for 3 years, an insider dished to a news outlet in a new interview that the star is considering a Hollywood comeback, but it won't be easy for execs to convince her. You mean execs convincing her that she should come back, or her convincing execs she should come back? Amber's dealing with a tricky situation right now because there's a real demand for her to get back into the acting game somehow, but it's not going to happen if it's entirely on her terms, the source revealed. Why would it be on her terms? She has special conditions for coming back and is only entertaining that idea when it's a project where she'll have a lot of say on the big decisions about the production, the marketing, and release, the insider added. Now, why the FUCK would Amber, an actress who's lucky to be an actress in the first place with no creative skills, have say on the big decisions? That makes no sense, man. Once again, one of my main problems here with Amber and Blake and Meghan Markle is there's no sense of being humble. They're not humble at all. They're like, I'm decision making, I'm the boss, you listen to me, you bow down to me. How about some freaking humility? That would gain you a little more respect back. I mean, not so much, but a little bit. And they include this. They had a headline that she wants to match Johnny's name in Hollywood, or like get up to Johnny's level, which is pretty much 99.99999% impossible. Nobody can really. There's a few people on Johnny's level. Maybe someone like Tom Cruise, different than Johnny, but he's huge in his own right. Someone like that. On the side of the women, maybe someone like Meryl Streep, who's been in the business for a long, long time. But you can't, like, get to Johnny's level pretty much starting out at 40. Okay, she was in Aquaman and Aquaman 2. That's pretty much just starting out for building a legendary career. The confidant noted that Heard aspires to be as powerful as Depp in the film industry, adding, but she needs to build up a new track record of hits and quickly. She's putting herself under pressure to find her comeback film, and the clock is ticking. I think the clock ticked already, and it ran out. We're kind of in after hours here, but okay. The source continued to elaborate on Heard's acting intentions going forward by emphasizing how the actress was naturally inspired by Depp's command on the set of his films. Okay. Now, for the first time since she was in her 20s, Amber's being assertive about her filmmaking future and demanding some real power. I guess she wasted her 30s pretty much completely then. Good job. You can't help but figure that even though she wants nothing to do with Johnny, she's pulling from his playbook a little bit here because Johnny's so famous for refusing to make any movie unless he's the one calling the shots, the source concluded. Is that totally true? I mean, not for the grand scope of his career. Maybe some of you fans of Depp know more than me, but it seems like just using my common sense, there are projects I don't think Johnny needed to put in too much creativeness on. Like, I don't know, Alice in Wonderland? I'm sure he had his say on his part, the Mad Hatter, how he acted, tone of voice and things, but as far as the overall story and big decisions about the movie, I'm going to guess Johnny stayed out of that. And they mentioned some old facts about when they dated, and then they dive into the past a little bit, which we don't have to get into. They do mention that the source also spoke with In Touch about Heard's plans, or maybe they copy and pasted In Touch's quotes, but whatever. Let me know what you think in the comments. Will Amber make a big Hollywood comeback when Hollywood's kind of on the decline anyway? Or will she just continue to be in Madrid calling paparazzi and having babies? If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.